Several factors can contribute to incandescent light bulbs burning out faster than expected. Firstly, loose or corroded wires can create a high resistance point, leading to excessive heat and premature bulb failure. It is important to inspect the wiring and connections for any loose or corroded wires and tighten or replace them as needed. Pay close attention to wire nuts and other connection points. Secondly, overvoltage can also cause bulbs to burn out prematurely. A faulty transformer or voltage regulator can cause the voltage supplied to the fixtures to be too high. Use a multimeter to test the voltage of the fixtures and ensure that it is within the acceptable range for the bulbs being used. The voltage should align with what is printed in the bulb itself. Thirdly, incompatibility with light-emitting diode or LED bulbs can be an issue. Some incandescent light fixtures are not designed for use with LED bulbs. If LED bulbs are being used in these fixtures, they may burn out faster due to incompatibility issues. Ensure that the fixtures are compatible with the type of bulb being used. Check the fixture's specifications and the bulb's packaging for compatibility information. Fourthly, while cheap light bulbs can burn out faster, it's unlikely to be the sole cause of frequent bulb outages in multiple fixtures. Using higher quality bulbs with longer lifespans may resolve the issue. Look for bulbs with a longer rated lifespan when purchasing replacements. Fifthly, heat buildup can shorten the lifespan of bulbs. If the fixtures are enclosed or have poor ventilation, heat can build up. Ensure that the fixtures are properly ventilated and that the bulbs are not enclosed in a way that restricts airflow. Consider using fixtures with better ventilation or bulbs that generate less heat. Other electrical issues can also contribute to premature bulb failure. In rare cases, a faulty circuit breaker or a damaged socket can cause bulbs to burn out faster. Have a qualified electrician inspect the electrical system to rule out any underlying issues. They can check for proper wiring, grounding, and other potential problems. To troubleshoot the issue systematically, firstly, inspect the wiring and connections for any loose or corroded wires. Tighten or replace them as necessary. Secondly, test the voltage at the fixtures to ensure it is within the acceptable range for the bulbs being used. Thirdly, check the compatibility of the fixtures with the type of bulb being used. Fourthly, use higher quality bulbs that are designed for longer lifespans. Fifthly, ensure that the fixtures are properly ventilated and that heat can escape easily. If the problem persists after trying these steps, it is recommended to contact a qualified electrician for further troubleshooting and repair. They have the expertise and tools to diagnose and fix complex electrical problems. When inspecting wiring, always turn off the power to the circuit at the circuit breaker to avoid electrical shock. Use appropriate personal protective equipment such as insulated gloves and safety glasses. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to leave the troubleshooting and repair to a qualified electrician. They can identify potential hazards and ensure that the work is done safely and correctly. Consider the age of the wiring in the building. Older wiring may be more prone to corrosion and other problems. If the wiring is very old, it may be necessary to replace it. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine if rewiring is necessary. Check the wattage rating of the fixtures. Using bulbs with a higher wattage than the fixture is rated for can cause overheating and premature bulb failure. Always use bulbs with the correct wattage rating for the fixture. Be aware of any unusual smells coming from the fixtures or wiring. A burning smell could indicate a serious electrical problem. If you smell something burning, immediately turn off the power to the circuits and contact a qualified electrician. Consider the location of the fixtures. Fixtures that are exposed to moisture or extreme temperatures may be more prone to problems. Use fixtures that are designed for the specific environment. For example, use outdoor rated fixtures for outdoor applications. Regularly clean the fixtures to remove dust and debris. Dust and debris can trap heat and reduce the lifespan of bulbs. Use a soft cloth or vacuum cleaner to clean the fixtures. Avoid using harsh chemicals or abrasive cleaners. Keep records of bulb replacement. This can help you identify patterns and track down the source of the problem. Note the date of replacement, the type of bulb used, and any other relevant information. When replacing bulbs, be sure to dispose of them properly. Incandescent bulbs can be recycled at some locations. Check with your local waste management agency for more information. If you are using dimmer switches, make sure they are compatible with the type of bulb being used. Some dimmer switches are not compatible with LED bulbs, and using them together can cause problems. If you are using a dimmer switch with LED bulbs, make sure it is a dimmer switch that is specifically designed for use with LED bulbs. Check the condition of the sockets in the fixtures. Damaged or corroded sockets can cause poor contact and premature bulb failure. Replace any damaged or corroded sockets. Be aware of any flickering lights. Flickering lights can indicate a loose connection or other electrical problem. If you notice flickering lights, investigate the cause and correct it. Consider using surge protectors. Surge protectors can protect your electrical system from voltage spikes, which can damage bulbs and other electrical components. Use surge protectors on circuits that power sensitive electronic equipment. Check the grounding of the electrical system. A properly grounded electrical system can help prevent electrical shocks and protect electrical components from damage. Have a qualified electrician check the grounding of the electrical system. Consider using energy-efficient lighting options. LED bulbs and compact fluorescent lamps, or CFLs, use less energy and last longer than incandescent bulbs. Switching to energy-efficient lighting can save you money on your electricity bill and reduce the frequency of bulb replacements. However, it is important to ensure that the fixtures are compatible with the type of bulb being used. Pay attention to the color temperature of the bulbs. Color temperature is measured in Kelvin, or K. Bulbs with a lower color temperature, such as 2700 Kelvin, produce a warm, yellowish light. Bulbs with a higher color temperature, such as 5000 Kelvin, produce a cool, bluish light. Choose a color temperature that is appropriate for the application. Consider the light output of the bulbs. Light output is measured in lumens. The higher the lumens, the brighter the light. Choose a light output that is appropriate for the application. When purchasing bulbs, look for the Energy Star label. Energy Star certified bulbs meet certain energy efficiency standards and are guaranteed to save you money on your electricity bill. Be careful when handling bulbs. Bulbs can be fragile and can break easily. Wear gloves to protect your hands from cuts. If a bulb breaks, clean up the broken glass carefully. Use a broom and dustbin to collect the larger pieces of glass, and then use a damp cloth to wipe up any remaining small pieces of glass. Dispose of the broken glass properly. Do not put it in the trash can. Consider using a lighting control system. Lighting control systems can automatically turn lights on and off based on occupancy or time of day. This can save energy and reduce the frequency of bulb replacements. If you have any concerns about the safety of your electrical system, contact a qualified electrician. They can inspect your electrical system and identify any potential hazards. Regular electrical inspections can help prevent fires and other electrical accidents. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions when installing and using electrical equipment. Improper installation or use of electrical equipment can be dangerous. Do not overload electrical circuits. Overloading an electrical circuit can cause the circuit breaker to trip or the wiring to overheat. If you are using extension cords, make sure they are the correct gauge for the amount of electricity being used. Using undersized extension cords can cause overheating and fire. Do not run extension cords under rugs or furniture. This can trap heat and cause a fire. Keep electrical cords away from water. Water can conduct electricity and cause electrical shock. Do not use electrical appliances in wet areas, such as bathrooms or kitchens, unless they are specifically designed for use in wet areas. If you have any questions about electrical safety, contact a qualified electrician or your local electrical utility. They can provide you with information and resources to help you stay safe. Remember, electricity can be dangerous. Always take precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock and fire. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, it is best to leave the work to a qualified electrician. They have the expertise and tools to do the job safely and correctly. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides detailed requirements for electrical installations. The NEC is updated every 3 years. State and local jurisdictions may adopt the NEC or make amendments to it. Consult with your local building department to determine which version of the NEC is in effect in your area. The NEC covers a wide range of topics, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. It is important to be familiar with the NEC if you are working with electricity. The NEC is available for purchase from the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA. The NFPA also offers training and certification programs for electricians. Consider taking an electrical safety course. Electrical safety courses can teach you how to work safely with electricity and how to identify potential hazards. Many organizations offer electrical safety courses, including community colleges, vocational schools, and electrical unions. Regularly inspect your electrical system for any signs of damage or wear. Look for frayed wires, cracked insulation, and loose connections. If you find any problems, have them repaired by a qualified electrician. Be especially careful when working with older electrical systems. Older electrical systems may not meet current safety standards. If you are working with an older electrical system, it is important to take extra precautions to protect yourself from electrical shock and fire. Consider upgrading your electrical system if it is old or outdated. Upgrading your electrical system can improve its safety and reliability. It can also increase the capacity of your electrical system to handle the demands of modern appliances and electronic devices. If you are planning to add new electrical circuits or outlets, be sure to have the work done by a qualified electrician. Adding new electrical circuits or outlets requires a permit from your local building department. A qualified electrician will be familiar with the NEC and will ensure that the work is done safely and correctly. Be aware of the location of underground utilities before you dig. Contact your local utility companies to locate underground utilities before you dig. Digging into underground utilities can be dangerous and can cause service disruptions. Use ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, in wet areas. GFCIs are designed to protect you from electrical shock in wet areas, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor areas. GFCIs detect ground faults and quickly shut off the power to the circuit. Test GFCIs regularly to make sure they are working properly. To test a GFCI, press the test button. The reset button should pop out and the power to the circuit should be shut off. To reset a GFCI, press the reset button. If a GFCI does not test properly, it should be replaced. Do not use damaged electrical cords or appliances. Damaged electrical cords or appliances can be dangerous and can cause electrical shock or fire. Have damaged electrical cords or appliances repaired by a qualified electrician or replace them. Do not try to repair them yourself. Do not remove the grounding prong from electrical plugs. The grounding prong is designed to protect you from electrical shock. Removing the grounding prong can make the appliance unsafe to use. If you are using an adapter to plug a 3-prong plug into a 2-prong outlet, make sure the adapter is properly grounded. Do not cover electrical outlets with furniture or other objects. Covering electrical outlets can trap heat and cause a fire. Keep electrical outlets clear of obstructions. Do not allow children to play with electrical outlets or appliances. Electrical outlets and appliances can be dangerous for children. Keep electrical outlets covered with safety caps when they are not in use. Teach children about electrical safety.